About a year and a half, it was a really bad time for everyone. The pandemic was raging worldwide. There were lockdowns everywhere. Economies were suffering, people were suffering, and the outlook was really bleak, very pessimistic. But at that same time, two very optimistic souls connected online.
I'm not really sure what happened just now. It's all a blur from when you walked in, walked out. I'm used to be
for what was supposed to be a 2-week vacation. And as soon as I landed, there was a lockdown and all flights were cancelled. When I got here, I was really pissed off, and so I installed this app called Hinge.
So I met Aditya on Hinge, that is the
the
truth.
second guessing, but you got me unsteady.
And yeah, so we started speaking on that. We exchanged numbers. I used to talk to her almost every day. I really enjoyed it. Out of all the ones, like, she was the only one who I knew that I wanted to meet, not just talk to them.
Girl, you know I can't stop thinking about you. Am I insane or you feeling it too? Wonder if I'm
He almost was about to fly on the 16th of March. And so he was not allowed to board on the flight. So he came down to Goa.
Finally, I think in April was when we actually got to meet. I remember she drove all the way from Raya to meet me in Miramar.
Oh, I can't stop thinking about you. Trying to sleep, no pillow will do. I'm running my mind over time. I stay wide as the moon. Girl, you know I can't stop thinking about you. Am I insane or you feeling it too? Wonder if I'm flying blind. Vibes got me high as the moon. I'm
Okay,
thinking
and now
about
kiss.
you.
Just a couple.
I'm thinking about the way you should.
She drove there during the lockdown, which, I mean, like, kudos to her. That takes guts.
They weren't allowing people to cross to Panjim, right? I asked my colleagues and all, like, I wanted to take my friend's ID card and, so I'm come from work and I'm going to Panjim. So I planned the whole thing that way.
That's how we first met. And our first date was basically in her car.
Cause you know I can't stop thinking about you. Trying to sleep, no pillow will do.
So Modi is like a love angel or Cupid. When he announced the lockdown and he was stuck here for around 6 months.
And fortunately, by the will of God, I guess the lockdown got extended. And days became weeks, weeks became months. And we really grew close together. And I fell in love with her.
I'm thinking about 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 you.
She's the first girl who I've actually taken to see my dad on the first date. So after the first date, I took her home and introduced her to my father because I just felt something special with her.
So he usually never gets his dates on the first date to meet his dad, but I was the first one and the last one.
My father actually liked her, which was surprising. He really liked her.
On the first day.
On the first day itself, I remember he took me aside and he basically said, like, she's a nice girl, don't mess this up.
The sun as it sets in the mountains.
I really thought this was going to be the worst period of my life, getting stuck here in a lockdown with all my friends away, my job out there, but it turned out I ended up finding the love of my life here.
If I say that I love you, every day another I do. Cause you know I do.
Baby, it's funny because I remember I met my cousin yesterday and he told me, like, the last time I saw you, you told me you were never ever getting married. What changed? And I was thinking to myself, what changed? Like, what exactly happened? And it's this rush of feelings through my head, from the lockdown to like wanting to go back to meeting you to like marrying you. And so when I think about what changed, it's not about what's changed, it's about what or who changed me rather. And it's you changed me. You made me find this love and this capability for love within myself that I never knew existed.
Hope you don't mind if I say that I love you.
I, Aditya, take you, Abigail, to be my wife. I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health. I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
Aditya, take this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
But yeah, these feelings are there, and you brought out the best in me. And I am so excited and I'm so grateful to God that I met you. I never thought I'd find someone perfect for me, but you came out of nowhere. And the only thing I think about, the only thing I look forward to is living every breathing moment with you for the rest of my life. I love you, and I'm thankful to meet you.
Every day another I do. 'Cause you know I do, I do, I do.
Alright, it's time for the final kiss. He's already kissing. Let me give a countdown, yeah, bro. So let's give one more count. Everybody count from 5 to 1. 5.